Before I begin my remarks about the association, it's really a pleasure to introduce a friend of mine who recently was selected by the school administrators of Iowa as their Superintendent of the Year. Tom Lane, I've known for over 10 years. He was a neighboring superintendent, and when I came to the state back from Wisconsin back in 2003, he was one of the first superintendents to reach out to me to offer mentorship and assistance. And I've come to know Tom as an inspiring leader, one who really believes in service, believes in innovation, and believes in the capacity of collaboration. Later today, you'll have an opportunity to attend one of the breakout sessions, I think it's 11 o'clock, where Tom will share the story of the Carlisle Destiny 2016. It's really an illustration of board leadership, superintendent, and district leadership working together with staff and community to move a district forward to benefit kids. It's really a pleasure to introduce him. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Tom Lane, Superintendent of Carlisle, our Superintendent of the Year. Tom.
Good morning. Thank you to Tom Downs, the entire IASB staff, and all of you for honoring me and my school district. I was very flattered a month ago when I received the call that I had been selected as this year's recipient. My first reaction was the need to thank everybody who had helped make this possible. My central office partners were thrilled. I called my dad. I called the superintendent who nominated me. I let our 4 building principals know. My wife was subbing doing a maternity leave in one of our first grade rooms, so I went down to her room to see her. And then I contacted my 3 children. Mark is an elementary principal in Urbandale, Kelly is a PE teacher in Colorado Springs, and my daughter Darcy, who's with us here today, is an attorney at the Board of Educational Examiners. All of these people have contributed to my moment. But there is one other group that had had an equal impact on my career, and that's been the great board members that I've had the privilege to work with over my 10 years in Carlisle. I've been trusted, I've been advised and encouraged by each and every member who has served our district. When we had difficult challenges, and we all know that we have them, I've watched our board listen, ask great questions, and then listen again. Care is always taken to respect diverse ideas and to examine all sides of issues that impact our children and our school district. The most recent challenge facing school boards has been the use of scarce resources. At our board table, we've talked about Allen Oden and resource allocation. We've talked about Fullen's right drivers. Most recently, we've been looking at the Hattie research about effect size. All of these are important considerations as we strive to make the local reform changes needed to best serve our children and families. Now, I don't have a board member who can tell you the brand of fertilizer that we use on our grass. I don't have a board member that knows the cost of a case of lettuce. But they are all very well versed on the issues of student achievement, safety, and school finance. I believe these are the pillars of good school districts. One of the things that SAI asks that you do for the monthly newsletter announcing the Superintendent of the Year is to respond to several questions. One of those questions asks about the 3 most important responsibilities of a superintendent. I answered with advocacy for every aspect of the organization, financial management that allows to appropriate resources, and then finally, trust building. But I really believe that these are the important responsibilities of the board superintendent team. We all need to advocate for our students, families, programs, and taxpayers. We need to run an efficient financial operation that allows us to serve our district needs. And trust building is the cornerstone of any effective organization. It must be tended to daily in everything that we do. Again, I'm appreciative of this recognition and the opportunity to address you, our state's most important elected volunteers. Your work is undervalued by way too many, but I know what you do. The people here at IASB know your value. Thank you for your attendance today. Enjoy the programming, the networking opportunities provided, and most of all, thank you for your service to Iowa children, school districts, and communities. Please have a great day. Thank you very much.